In the heart of a secluded mountain range, there stood a monastery that was renowned throughout the land for its teachings of Zen Buddhism. It was a place of quiet contemplation, where monks dedicated themselves to the pursuit of enlightenment. And among the monks who called the monastery home, there was one who stood out from the rest. His name was Ryo, and he had spent many years studying the teachings of the ancient masters, striving to unlock the secrets of the universe. But despite his best efforts, Ryo found himself unable to quiet the incessant chatter of his mind. Try as he might, he could not empty his thoughts and find the stillness that he sought. One day, Ryo approached the monastery's abbot, a wise and venerable monk named Master Hashin. "Master," he said, bowing respectfully, "I have dedicated myself to the practice of Zen for many years, yet still I struggle to empty my mind. Please, can you help me?" Master Hashin regarded Ryo with a knowing smile. "Ah, my dear student," he said, "you seek to empty your mind, but in doing so, you only create more resistance. The harder you try to quiet your thoughts, the louder they become." Ryo was taken aback by the abbot's words. "But Master," he protested, "how can I find enlightenment if I cannot quiet my mind? Is it not the goal of Zen to transcend the realm of thought?" Master Hashin chuckled softly. "Enlightenment is not found by emptying the mind," he explained, "but by embracing it fully, without attachment or aversion. Your thoughts are not your enemy, Ryo, they are simply a part of who you are." With these words, Master Hashin sent Ryo on a journey deep into the heart of the mountains, where he would spend the next 3 years in solitary meditation. Alone in the wilderness, Ryo wrestled with his thoughts, striving to make sense of the abbot's teachings. At first, Ryo found the solitude overwhelming. Without the distractions of daily life, his thoughts seemed to echo endlessly in the vast emptiness of the mountains. But as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, he began to surrender to the rhythm of the natural world around him. Slowly but surely, Ryo learned to embrace his thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like leaves floating down a gentle stream. And in the stillness of the mountains, he discovered a profound sense of peace that he had never known before. But one day, as Ryo sat in meditation beneath the shade of a towering pine tree, he felt a sudden shift within himself. It was as if a veil had been lifted, revealing a clarity of mind that he had never experienced before. In that moment, Ryo understood the true meaning of Master Hashin's teachings. Enlightenment was not found in the absence of thought, but in the acceptance of it, in the realization that the mind, like the universe itself, was vast and boundless. With a deep sense of gratitude, Ryo returned to the monastery, where he shared his newfound wisdom with his fellow monks. From that day forward, he dedicated himself to helping others on their own paths to enlightenment, teaching them to embrace their thoughts and find peace within the chaos of the mind. And though Ryo had once believed that emptiness was the key to enlightenment, he now knew that true wisdom lay in the acceptance of all that the mind had to offer. For it was only by embracing the fullness of his thoughts that he had finally found the stillness he had been